So you may have seen this thing here, which comes up if you're using the Facebook ads conversion objective. And Facebook recommends that to improve your pixel accuracy, you connect it or use the conversion API, which in other words, it basically means that you're telling Facebook directly whenever you've generated a lead, rather than relying on the Facebook pixel on its own. So you'll basically get more accurate data. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can do this really easily by using Zapier. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you need to go to your Facebook partner integrations and you need to connect Zapier to your Facebook account. Now, it's very important before you do this, you also select and make sure you are in the correct ad account in the top right corner. So just double check that you are in your ad account, because sometimes Facebook can take you to another ad account without you realizing it. And then once you've done that, you need to go to the left here. It should have this page which says partner integrations inside of your Facebook business manager. If for any reason you don't see this, or Facebook have changed it, which could happen because they are changing things all the time, then just go to Google and type in Facebook business manager partner integrations, and it should hopefully take you to the right place. But basically this is the page you need to go to. And then in here for the platforms, you need to search for Zapier, and there you go. Just click on that and then click on connect account, and then choose website, then choose your pixel, then authorize the connection, and then actually you can just click on finish. And now let me show you what you need to do with Zapier. So once you're logged into Zapier, you need to go and create a Zap. So click on create a Zap. And what we're basically going to do is connect your CRM or whatever you're using for building funnels. We're going to connect that with the Facebook API, and using Zapier is a really easy way to do that. So the first thing for the trigger, the first event, what you need to do is select your CRM here. So whatever you're using to manage your leads. So if you're using ConvertKit, or if you're using MailChimp, or if you're using, it could be ClickFunnels, or whatever you're using, you would search for that in here. So in my case, I'm using Kartra. So I'm going to type in Kartra, and then that's what I'm going to select. Now, I used to use ClickFunnels and ActiveCampaign and Vimeo and a bunch of other tools, but now I just use Kartra because it's an all-in-one solution and a really good all-in-one solution. So if you want to learn why I switched over to Kartra, then watch the video that I've recorded called Why Kartra is Number One, and I'll include a link in the description if you want to check that out. And if you also want to get a trial of Kartra so you can try it out and see what you think of it for yourself, just go to skylinesocial.com/Kartra. So anyway, let me just click on Kartra, and here in the trigger event, this is what I'm going to say should happen that would indicate that I've generated a lead. So in your case, think about what do you want to happen for you to trigger a lead or trigger a conversion event with Facebook. So for most people watching this video, it could either be that you've generated a new lead, or it could be that you've generated a sale, or whatever it is that you want to tell Facebook that this is what you want to count as a conversion. This is what you need to put in the trigger event. So for example, these are all the different options that it gives you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it so that when lead fills in an opt-in form, that's when I'm going to trigger the Facebook conversion API. So let's click on continue. And here you just select your Kartra account. If you haven't already connected it, it will give you the option to connect to it. So I've selected mine here. And then for your trigger, you would choose your opt-in form. So again, this is because I chose for someone to fill in an opt-in form. That's what I'm going to use as a conversion. So here you would just use whatever you want to use. If it's the same thing as an opt-in form, you can use that. Or if it's something else, you would just choose whatever that would be. So in my case, it's an opt-in form. So I'm going to select the opt-in form here. So now I can click on continue. So in my case, I'm just going to skip to the action. And then here, this is where you type in the Facebook conversion option. So here you go, Facebook conversions, click on that. And then depending on what you want to tell Facebook that has happened, it could either be, for example, a purchase event or a lead event. So in this case, it's a lead event, so I'm going to select that. And then click continue. And then you need to sign into Facebook if you haven't already done that, so that it's linked to your Facebook account. So let me just do this now. And then click on continue. And then for the action source, it's most likely going to be a website, and then choose your Facebook account, and then choose your Facebook pixel. So for the event information, you can either fill this out if you want to, or you can just leave it. It's up to you. I'm going to skip most of this, but for where it says opt out of ads delivery optimization, I'm going to do false for that one. And then here is where you would type in the lead's details and then click continue. So I'm just going to test it, make sure everything works. Click continue again. And then let's test it in Facebook, make sure everything works as well. So let's keep clicking continue. Okay, so it looks like everything was successful and everything worked. So now all we need to do is turn on the Zap whenever we're ready. So let me just turn that on now. And then any leads that we get that fill in an opt-in form is going to send it back to Facebook as a conversion.